So now before understanding the form thing, I'll mention this over here in this same thing. First of all, we'll create the simple HTML tags which is required. HTML. I'll have a head tag and body tag. For now, I'll just mention the body tag because that is important. Now inside body tag, I will design the required form. Okay. Inside body tag, first is a form is always open in Laravel. First of all, I'll include this PHP tag. Okay. I close it. So my entire form definition will be defined over here. I'll say echo form ::, open array. Here I'll mention the URL. And my new URL will be nothing but foo bar. Okay. So is it done? Open properly and close properly. Okay. What is this? This is nothing but opening of the form. A form is always open in URL. So opening with the mention of the URL, it means that this URL redirection will be used in our localhost :800 which I mentioned right now. And here I will use this particular URL for mapping this form. So this was step number 1, that is to open the form and to mention the URL. Now next is we have to create a form. I have designed it. It will have a username and email, password, name, and that name will have some kind of check boxes. I will have the radio boxes. I will even include an image. Okay, for now we can also do one thing. We'll have like username, email, password, and one checkbox and one radio box. And let's create a submit button. So the next thing will be same way as we open the form. This will be closed also. So it will, before closing, it will say echo form text. This is for input type equal to text. And here I'll say 2 parameters, like I will have a username and user name. Okay. So I'll have 2 parameters over here. Now I'll say echo break. Okay. So this is done. Similar way I will have for email. So first is the name of the form, text it will be, second is the value. So for email I'll say input type as text, name of the text field is email, value is abc@gmail.com. Okay, again I'll say break. Next is I will have password. So here my input type will be password. There will be a small change in it. Echo, it will be password as the type is password. The name of the password will be mentioned over here, like what will be there inside password. So that will be nothing but password for now. Again I'll say echo break. So this is done. Now I will create a checkbox and a radio button. In the similar way, only the type will be mentioned as checkbox. Checkbox means nothing but a form which it's like an input value which takes multiple selections. So I'll say checkbox. Here will be name. Here will be the second parameter will be the value. Now I'll again say input as mentioned over here break. After checkbox I'll create a radio button. So the radio button will be nothing but mentioned as radio, and it will again have name and value. So yes, I've created with the form. Now I'll do one thing. I'll create a submit button. Submit button will be same as this one. It will be echo form : submit as click me. Okay, so this is done. Now I'll say echo form close. So now my form has been open as well as closed. So this is the actual definition of creating a form. Now we need to access it in the URL and check it. Let's check in our URL. And the URL, before accessing it in URL, let's go to our routes.php. And inside routes.php, I will register this form. So registration of the form will be evolved as, it will be in the similar way. Here I'll say get form. Okay, and here I'll mention a function. The function will return a view, so that thing will be mentioned over here. Function it will return a view, so that view will be nothing but form, which we defined right now. Return view form. Okay, so this has been done. Now we need to go to the URL and check it how it is represented. Now let's move to our browser. So I'll just say localhost 800 form. So yeah, my form looks in this way, with the username abc@gmail.com, which was already defined, and the password details and many more. So this is the actual lookout of the form. So the output is displayed over here. We can also show like browsing up with the file upload details. I am not moving to the advanced version because uploading a file we'll learn in the further chapters. Now this was a basic session of how a form is being created in the Laravel.